So the time warp is a set maneuver from Global 3D. It was used in 2018. It's not in the current list, but it is a really, really nice maneuver. It's basically a figure of 8 with two 12-point Tictocs with a rotation in the middle. Something like this. And I'm going to count as I go around, just so I know that I'm hitting all 12 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not too bad. It climbed a little bit on the side, on the right hand side, but we'll get better at those. So the way that you'd go learning this sort of maneuver, first of all, you need to do a blades in 12-point Tictoc. So we'll start by doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you want to be able to do those both ways because there's a rotation in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and then once you've got those, you're going to have to move on to blades in. So we'll do the same thing both ways as well. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 12. So at each of the quarter points, you want to make sure that you are vertical there, and you've got the 2 in the middle, and then you make sure that you're absolutely horizontal there. Then you've got the other 2, and then vertical again, horizontal, and vertical. And you want to make sure that you hit those points. Now, learning Skids-in Tictocs is not easy. I've not really found a smart way of doing it. You really have to just go and brute force it. And you can try and make it interesting. Don't just try and stick to the 12. So you could do 4-point, for instance, and then reverse the direction. Then you could do you could do half as well. And this is all just, it's a bit of fun. It's a way of mixing it up, so it keeps you interested. So you go that way, and then you go the other way. Yeah, all a bit of fun. Right, so the third orientation that you will need to do is, let's say, blades right. And we're going to do the 12-point again. Oops, messed that one up. We went a little bit too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, and we're going to reverse the direction as well. Let's bring it back a bit. 2, 3, 6, 9, and 12. And then the last orientation is going to be with the blades to the left. Same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, and reversal. 3, 6, 9, 12. Right, so you have to do all 4 of those orientations with the 12-point Tictocs at a really, really high level before you can even start going around. And then once you go around, you'll find it a little bit easier. I mean, so another exercise you can do is you can try doing the figure of 8 on the spot instead. So if we do 1, 2, 3 to that position, 4, 5, 6 to that position, 9, 12. Right. So that was stationary. So if we move that into a circuit, the first circuit, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, and that was with right rudder. And we'll do the second half where we go left rudder. So we're going to be coming out that way. 3, 6, 9, and 12. And then if we do that with movement, 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12. So from the description, there are basically 2 ways you can do this. There's not much leeway. So the one was the one which we've just covered, which is in starting nose left, and the other one is nose right. I'm not sure actually how good I'm going to be at this one. I've not really practiced this one. So it has to be start with a clockwise circuit, and we're going to start with a right rudder. 3, 6, 9, 12, and rotate, change the rudder. Ooh. And 12, right. So not quite as neat, but we could definitely make that one a bit better. So one tip that will help you is trying to visualize where you want to be. So you know that from here, your next position is going to be there at the 1 o'clock. And if you can see that position in your head before you start, so we know we're going to be there, right? And we know the next position is going to be 2 o'clock, and then we know the next position is going to be 3, which is horizontal. So if you can see those positions, it'll make it so much easier to do. And I hope that helps. Let me know if you know of any better ways of learning this, or different ways of learning this, or maybe some tips or techniques that have worked for you. I'd love to hear it. I mean, we're all about learning. And that's it. Until next time.